Now everyone read question number second of exercise 6.3. What is given here? This XYZ is a triangle in which angle X is 62 degree, angle Y is 54 degree. And this YO and ZO are bisectors of angle Y and angle Z. Y is read as XYZ and Z is read as XZY. Okay? We have to find out angle OZY. OZY means this angle, this one, and YOZ means this one. We have to find out these two angles of this figure. So see, I am going to solve this question. Solution of this question. See, first in this triangle, in triangle XYZ, angle X plus angle Y plus angle Z will be equal to 180 degree by angle sum property of triangles. Okay, X is 62 degree, Y is 54 degree, plus angle Z is equal to 180. So from here angle Z is 180 minus sum of these two. What will become? 4 to 6, 5, 6, 11, 116. That is angle Z is equal to, that is 64 degree. Okay, so angle Z is 64. So what will be this angle OZY? OZY, this one. See, this ZO is bisector of this angle XZY. What is the work of bisector? To divide it into two equal parts. Means clearly this angle is equal to half of this one. So OZY, angle OZY is equal to half of angle XZY, means angle Z, that is half of 64, that is 32 degree. So what is the measurement of this one? That is equal to 32 degree. Okay, now I am going to find out this one. So for finding out this one, we have to find out this one, OYZ. Clearly OYZ is half of this angle. Why? Because YO is bisector of angle Y, XYZ. Okay, now angle OYZ is equal to half of angle Y, that is half of 54 degree, that is 27 degree. Clearly measurement of this one is 27 degree. This. Now this is very easy to find out. How can we find out this one? Sum of these three in triangle OYZ, that is equal to 180 degree. In triangle OYZ, angle YOZ plus angle OZY plus angle OYZ is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because these three are interior angles of a triangle, and by angle sum property we know that sum of all angles of any triangle is equal to 180 degree. So from here YOZ we have to find out, we want to find out YOZ plus this OZY. OZY is equal to 32 degree and plus YOZ, OYZ, and you can see this OYZ is equal to 27 degree, that is equal to 180. So from here angle YOZ is equal to 180 degree minus sum of these two, 59, that is 121. Okay, so angle YOZ is equal to 121. So this one is 121 degree and this one OZY is 32 degree. Okay, now read question number 5. This is question number second. Now question number 4. Question number 4. Everyone read question number 4. there will be some questions which I will left, that is homework 5, and you have to ask that questions if you have any doubt in that questions through the group. Okay. Now question number 4. What is question number 4? In figure 6.42 is this one. This is P, this is T, that is R, that is S, that is Q, that is 95 degree, this one is 40 degree, and this one is 75 degree. And what is given here? PQ and RS. PQ and RS intersect at T such that these angles are given. We have to find out SQT. SQT. We have to find out this angle. Very easy. Suppose this angle is angle 1. This one. Angle 1. Clearly, you can see this. What we have to find? To find in this figure, we have to find out angle SQT. Angle SQT. Okay? SQT. So see its solution. In figure PRT. In figure PRT. In triangle, actually in triangle PRT, you can see this angle 1, that is PTS, is an exterior angle. So what is the property of exterior angle? Angle 1 will be equal to interior opposite angles, angle P plus angle R, by exterior angle property of triangles. Okay? Clearly, angle 1 is equal to 95 plus 40. That is, angle 1 is equal to 135. Okay? Now in triangle QST. Actually, this angle 1 is also exterior angle for this triangle QST. Why? Because its side QT is produced, then this angle is formed. Angle 1 is exterior angle. Okay. So again, by exterior angle property, this angle 1 is equal to what? This angle Q plus angle S. Angle Q plus angle S. Again by the same property, by exterior angle property. So angle 1 is 135 and this is S 75 and this is Q. Q is read as SQT. Angle SQT. So from here, angle SQT is equal to 135 minus 75. So what will become? That is 60 degree. Okay. So measurement of this one is equal to what? 60 degree. Okay. Now read question number 6. Last question. Question number 6. Exercise 6.3, question number 6. That question is also very important for you. See, in the figure 6.44, the side QR of triangle PQR is produced to a point S. What is given here? In triangle PQR, the side QR is produced to S. If the bisector of angle PQR, bisector of this angle, and PRS, and bisector of this angle, meets at point T. Okay. Clearly this QT is bisector of angle PQR and this RT is bisector of angle PRS. Then prove that. To prove, what we have to prove? To prove angle QTR is equal to half of angle QPR. This QTR, this one, QTR is equal to half of QPR. And what is given here? See everyone, what is given here? In figure, this QT and RT are bisectors of angle PQR and PRS respectively. Okay, we have to prove this one. Angle QTR, that angle is equal to half of QPR. I am going to prove this. Look at the blackboard everyone. Sorry. And look at the whiteboard everyone. See, see this triangle PQR, when its side QR is produced, this angle is formed. Angle PRS is formed. So this PRS is actually exterior angle for triangle PQR. So this exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles, sum of this one and this one. Clearly, angle PRS is exterior angle of triangle PQR. So from here, angle PRS, this one, is equal to angle P plus angle Q. Okay. So what will be half of PRS? Half of angle PRS, that is half of angle P plus half of angle Q. Okay. Now half of angle PRS, इसका half क्या होगा? See, this RT is bisector of this angle. Clearly, half of PRS, half of this one is this one. So half of PRS is nothing but TRS. So it will be angle TRS is equal to half of angle P plus, now half of angle Q. This one is angle Q. This one is Q. So it's half this one, because QT is bisector. QT is bisector of PQR. Okay. So its half will be this one, TQR. That is angle TQR. Okay. Now from here, what we have? Angle, half of angle P. Look at the whiteboard everyone. Half of angle P, that is equal to angle TRS, and transfer this to that side. What we have? Minus angle TQR. That is very important for you. Okay? That is very important. Suppose this is first. Now I am going to rough here above. See, consider triangle TQR now. TQR. In triangle TQR, in triangle TQR, in triangle TQR, when QR is produced, then this angle is formed. Angle TRS is an exterior angle. So by exterior angle property, angle TRS will be equal to, what will be this one? That is equal to angle T plus angle this one, QTR. Angle QTR. Clearly from here, angle T is equal to what? Angle T is equal to angle TRS. Transfer this to this side, minus angle minus angle this to this side, QTR. Okay. So suppose this is second equation, equation number second. Now from first and second, what we have? See their right sides. From first and second, see their right sides. See everything. This is first. Its right side is angle TRS minus angle TQR, and this second TRS minus this is TQR. Sorry, look at the blackboard. This angle is equal to this one plus this one. Okay, and this angle is TQR, and by mistake I have written here QTR. So this one is TQR. So this one is TQR. Now see their right sides, TRS minus TQR. So their left sides will be equal, means angle T is equal to half of angle P. And write this name, its name, angle T can be read as PTR. Sorry, this one is QTR. Angle QTR, that is equal to half of angle P. This angle P. This one is angle P. This is read as QPR. Angle QPR. जो हमें प्रूफ करना है. Okay. So I think there are few questions which I have left. So that is homework for you. Also solve some problems from any helping book, and if you have any doubt, ask me through the group. Thank you for today.